Impossible.
Yeah, listen, you better. Impossible.
Impossible.
I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Better fucking something. I need some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck something up.
Hey guys, welcome back. Big Mama Energy.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Tia.
And welcome back to our channel.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome any newcomers. Welcome back all of our Big Mama Tribe. We miss you guys.
Definitely miss you guys. And we're just ready to jump into a new video for you guys. I know you guys missed us as we miss you.
Yes. Oh.
And like Sissy said, thank you for subscribing to any of our new subscribers. We see you, we love you, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Okay. And you know, we got a new topic for you guys.
Back with another one.
Definitely back. And I mean, this topic is something that, you know, me and Sissy just talk about on a regular, well, like, you know, on our daily lives, things happen, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, maybe we should talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I mean? So we're going to get into all of that. But before we do, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Make sure you guys are subscribing. What are you waiting for?
Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Get into
it. Join the Big Mama Tribe.
Absolutely. Make sure you tap that bell so you get all of our notifications when we make our new videos.
Okay. Thank you.
So, what are we talking about today, Sissy?
So today we are talking about being the it girl. Okay?
AKA that girl.
That girl.
Honestly.
Her.
Her.
Okay? I am she.
Listen, yes.
Period.
All of the things. Absolutely.
So we're just gonna be talking about that and like just talking about like the hate that sometimes you get surrounding being just you. And what do you feel like the meaning of the it girl is?
I feel like when you're the it girl, everybody kind of just like looks up to you. You know what I mean? Like if some people peaked and they were like the it girl in high school.
Right.
I never was that girl, honestly.
Okay.
Later on I did. But like, you know, the girl who is just that girl, she's always giving style. Maybe, you know, her hair is always that. People like her hair. And it can also, I feel like it can go outside of your looks as well. Like you just generally are a good time. Like your personality just lights up a room.
Exactly. I definitely feel like the it girl is just who she is. She's her. Like when I said I'm her, she is me, that's just really what it is. It's your confidence, owning who you are, your individuality, and just being you unapologetically. I just feel like that's what being the it girl is. Yeah. And I feel like everybody has it in them. Like you capable of being an it girl, but you just gotta, you know, you have
to pull it out of yourself.
Yeah, you gotta conjure that up. You know.
I feel like it really has to do, like you said, your confidence. Yeah. And when that comes into play, when you're just so unapologetically you, like you saying, you're just very confident, and it's like, listen, this is who I am, and that's just on period. Yeah, you know. And
I definitely feel like when you own that, that's when you tap into being that it girl.
That energy, you know, you really do tap into yourself.
I feel like that's when you do. Yeah. So I've been in situations where, like, if you know me and been around me, like, I'm just unapologetically Tia. Like, my energy, I'm fun, I'm silly, I sing a lot, I laugh a lot. Like, people that be around me, you know, they fuck with the vibe. Right. And some people just don't understand it. Like I feel like, even in my workspace, like, the people that come in and encounter me and like interact with me, they like love my energy. First of all, like I've never been that person that like has a bad attitude for absolutely no reason. Like that's just not who I am. Even if I'm having a bad day, I don't put that energy out onto somebody else. Like that's just not who I am. So I'm like always literally a vibe. Even when I may be going through something, I kind of feel like I kind of bottle that up more so than like display it for the most part. I don't try to let that like alter like, you know what I mean?
Your energy.
My energy sometimes, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, people fuck with it, you know, and some people don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand it because...
Some people... Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that they don't understand it because, you know, they don't have it. And like I said, they have the potential to have it, but they don't own it.
They haven't tapped in.
They haven't tapped in.
And honestly, it's a part of your journey. Everybody, you know, comes into that confidence with who they are at different stages of their life. You know what I mean? So I understand it, but I feel like it gets to be a problem when you start trying to, you know, punish someone else because they're confident. You start trying to downplay somebody else because they're living in their truth.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they're just being unapologetically dumb and you're mad about it. That's when it's a problem. It's not a problem when, you know, you may not be as confident and you see somebody else that is. That's not the problem. The problem is when you start hating.
Right.
That's when the problem enters the chat.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it wouldn't be an issue.
It wouldn't be an issue.
Like, but I feel like, as always, sometimes you're a mirror for other people, and it's like, dang, like they just start seeing all the things that they're not, maybe all the things
of
that
what they aren't.
They're insecure about. You know, they're like, how is this girl? How is she so secure, within herself, so confident? You know, because maybe she's, you know, plus size. How is she so, you know, confident in what she's wearing, her outfit, and you know who she is? And because it comes from within, you got to be confident and okay with yourself, baby.
You have to own it.
You really do.
At the end of the day, like. Honestly, I can literally say, and I could come off the way I think about myself, you know, I really might come off as like a cocky, conceited bitch, maybe, if I said a lot of the things out loud, but I don't feel and I don't feel
like
there's
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with knowing.
Let me be very clear. As long as you're not putting anybody else down.
Anybody else down. Yeah. I never put anybody else down. Like, for the most, first of all, I don't even like calling people ugly. I don't even like that
Sissy
term.
doesn't. She's so sweet.
I don't like that term. You know what I mean? I might call people unattractive every now and again, but I really don't even like that term because I do truly feel like you're beautiful in your own way, and sometimes you gotta own your shit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But you can't tell me that.
Right.
You feel me? So
I feel like some people just spew ugly when their personality is, you know.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
It's like you look ugly.
Exactly.
Like, you know, you're always not the way that you are, the way you're carrying yourself, you're being very rude and nasty, and it's not cute.
Right. And it's so funny that you said that because I smile a lot. I do. And it's funny, that's her name.
This guy smiles a lot. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok.
It's just something. Like, maybe it's a family thing, but we smiles around here.
That's because we got on our teeth. Yeah. we brag different. Like, we got all that.
We definitely brag different around this bitch. Okay? But anyway.
That's another day. Another topic for another day. But anyway.
But I'm just saying, so I was told because I, you know, smile a lot, like that I might come across easy.
Huh? Right. That's just pure hate, and that's asinine.
Right.
You mean to tell me somebody told you because you smile a lot, you come off easy to who? To men?
I guess to men, but I really feel like it had nothing. Like, this is your thoughts. This is what you want to say. This is what you want me to be so bad. Because some people really can't stomach the fact that I am a plus size woman who is confident, who is gorgeous with or without makeup, who can beg almost any nigga that she wants,
period.
Even niggas that she ain't bragging about. You feel me?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I feel like
that's really what it is. Like, she was projecting.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I don't even come off as that girl. Like, so you mean to tell me because I smile, which I do all the time.
Right.
Whether it's to a man or a woman.
I'm happy, bitch. Like, what's wrong?
And that's what it be. Like, bitch, maybe if you smiled more, you would get some attention.
That's what I'm saying. I'm having a good day today. And who the fuck are you? Like, that's my whole thing. You never know what anybody is going through. I'm smiling, but you never know what I'm going through. And then you coming to me with some bullshit, that's hating. And let's come together as a sisterhood. Like, that's real corny. I've noticed that a lot of women do that.
Right.
You know, they just can't take, some women cannot take when another woman is shining.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And that's the thing. Like, my light should not dim yours.
It shouldn't.
My light should not dim yours.
We should both be some bright, you know,
Period.
fluorescent lights up in here.
And and that's the thing, like, my energy, I'm never a hating ass bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even my style. Like, I'm gonna big you up. I'm gonna hype you up.
Give you your flowers,
Like,
all of
what?
that.
If I see a man all up in your mid, like,
Right, girl. He was
girl.
I know that's right.
Okay?
That's the type
That's the
time.
type of energy that I'm on. And I just feel like some people be just so upset about it because they don't have that with them. They do. I'm telling you right now, you have it. You just gotta work on yourself. You
I
gotta
don't feel like they tap into
exactly.
it. Some people like really going through rough times and they tend to take it out on others.
Right.
And I did want to tap into that because I don't think that's right. You know, I've dealt with that where a person is just like trying to be sneaky about throwing shots.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, I'm catching everything you throwing because like I'm smart for one. So everything that you're saying, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. It didn't go over my head. But it's just like, that just lets me know, okay, you're a hating ass bitch. And I would never.
Absolutely.
I would never invite you into my life. Because you're a hater. And clearly you have some insecurities, boo-boo. What I'm doing over here should not affect what you got going on over there. I really don't think it should.
Yeah.
You know, I get the backhanded compliments like, oh, me and my friend was talking about that. It's one compliment that they'll say to bigger women. And it'll be like, oh, I just love your confidence.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
What you mean by you just love my confidence in that outfit or something?
Like, cause it's almost like you're shocked.
Yeah, like, oh my
Like,
God,
oh my gosh,
never.
I can't believe it. It's
Like, no, maybe you
have
could
you
never.
seen it?
Maybe you could never, honey.
Have you seen
it? But yeah, I'm just like, I don't like that. That's very messy. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I give people praise. You know what I mean? Why would I try to tear you down?
It's funny that you said that because I don't think I've told you this, but it's another compliment that guys give. And sometimes I don't know, and maybe it's me. Y'all let me know. Let me know if it's me, if I'm thinking too much into it. But I hate when a guy says to me, like, I think you're so beautiful.
Oh, he says, I think you're so beautiful.
Yes.
Instead of you're so beautiful.
Yes, because it makes me feel like, okay, like.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
And maybe he's just like, he's just speaking for himself. Like,
right.
That's what he feels in that moment.
Right.
Like, I've said to people, I think you are so handsome. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean,
it just comes out that way.
See, I've never said I think you. Maybe I have. Maybe
like,
I have.
You are so handsome.
A lot of people be saying that sometimes, and I just be like, why ain't I just gorgeous? Or you know what I mean?
You are. I think you read into it.
You think I'm reading into it?
Yeah, I feel like because if I say I think, of course everybody else thinks it.
It's a lot
but it
of
don't
things.
matter what people think. I think, you know what I mean? Like you're gorgeous to everybody, I'm sure. But
right.
You're gorgeous to me, and that's what we talking
you,
about right
sissy.
here. You know what I mean? We talk about how pretty I think you are.
Thank you, sissy.
Especially when I'm trying to bag you. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But I mean, that's how we all interpret things differently.
Right.
So that's good. I'm glad you put that out
for
there.
real.
Because it makes you think about it now. Somebody could feel some type of way.
It's one other thing that I do want to say too. And I like the fact that we get this out there because sometimes because that was a thought of mine.
Right.
Like, am I tripping or
what?
You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying.
Okay, so it's a song.
Okay.
And I don't know if I told you this before. And I think it's them boys from London or whatever white boy group. It'd be like, you don't know you're beautiful. That would make you beautiful or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I think I know that. That's what make you beautiful or something. That's what makes you beautiful.
I don't like that.
You don't know you're beautiful. And it's like I do know.
And that's what I'm saying. Is like
maybe
I feel like
not conceit. Maybe they're, you know what I mean?
I feel like that be a thing. Like some guys don't like when women like
are confident.
And that's what that song gives me. Like, so because I don't think I'm beautiful. Like, that's weird.
Right.
That is weird.
That is weird.
Okay, all right.
It's like maybe if you're trying to say, okay, it's not going to your head, like you're not this, cocky, conceited, arrogant person. It's like you're just you're beautiful, but you're so nice and you're humble, and you know what I mean. That I can understand that part. Right. But if you're saying like, oh, because you have low self-esteem or no confidence, I love that about you.
I'm like,
you know what I mean? So it's all about interpretation and what you interpret.
Definitely perception and everything. And also it's just a song. But see, I love music, so
you like, what?
songs sometimes just ain't songs to me. Right. But yeah, all right.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. It's just. People just are annoying, and I don't know if people are aware. Some people aren't self-aware, what they're saying and how it comes off.
Okay.
I have been guilty of that in the past, of like just saying shit out my mouth and not really thinking about what I said before I said. I'm like, damn. And they told me like, oh yeah, I didn't like that. And I'm like, damn, okay. Maybe it did come off kind of harsh, you know. But over the years, at my big age, I have, you know, tweaked it, and now I'm like, okay, I think about what I say before I say it.
Right.
So it's like, especially I don't want to offend people. You know what I mean? Now that I'm grown and I'm mature and I understand like what hurts my feelings might not be what hurts somebody else's.
Absolutely.
I really do take my time and think about stuff before I say it, you know, or how I say it, or to who I say it.
Right.
Because it depends on what relationship.
And I do feel like sometimes you're able to like decipher like, okay, did this person really intentionally mean to say this to me?
Right.
Or like, you know, did they just not know? Because like some people like they knew exactly what they were doing.
Some people knew exactly.
You feel me? You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
And you could kind of tell by how they say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you could tell if they might not have thought you was gonna catch it.
Right.
Because, you know, some people just think they're smarter than everybody.
Right,
people will catch the shots.
It's like they be.
And it's like I catch them, and
I'm picking up everything you putting down. Is what you don't understand.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you're mad.
Yeah,
like you're really mad. You're mad because maybe you feel like you can't sit with me. I don't know. Whatever you got going is definitely internal.
Right.
You got some stuff going internally, and an it girl would bother you.
Right.
And or some girls who they are an it girl. Let's talk about it. But they cannot be around other it girls.
Facts.
Because they feel like it dims their light. They want to be the only pretty girl in the room.
And that's weird.
You know what I mean?
Like,
it's just like...
That's weird to me.
That's weird.
Because I'm me.
Right.
You're you.
Are you truly in a girl if you can't... You can't last in a room full of beautiful women? That makes no sense.
And I really truly feel like, I'm sorry, but if you have a secret competition with me... Baby, please stay the fuck far away from me. Like, to be honest, because this is not that. Like, it's not a competition. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, and y'all might say I sound how I sound. I'm not in the competition with nobody, and that's no woman or no man, because I am me. You can't compare to me because you ain't me.
Period.
And I'm not you. And that's it. We gonna carry it differently every time.
And we all have something that's special about us, you know, that makes us different. We're individuals.
Absolutely.
So it's like, you shouldn't be competing with nobody, you know what I mean? And it's not making you compete for you know, their attention or, you know what I mean, with somebody else. You don't need to be with them.
Yeah.
And that's just straight up, you know, if they're making you do this competition, like, no. If you can't see that I am it and I'm her and I'm who you want, then I must not be the person for you.
And that's the thing.
And that's just on period.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I'm glad you talked about that. I'm glad you brought that up. It's just like,
because that's the thing.
What's going on?
Like, I'm not competing with a goddamn soul. And that's just what it is. Because what is the reason? And I feel like that's weird.
We're hard enough on ourselves. You know, I just feel like we're hard enough on ourselves. I'm not fit to take you know, any bullshit from anybody. Like, I'm just not, if it doesn't feel good being around a person, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Especially if we taking shots, like being plus size, we really do go through that. I've been through that, where a smaller young lady might be mad because you done bagged a man that she thought you ain't had no business bagging.
Right.
Oh, why she, what?
Right.
You choose her over me? Yeah,
but the funny thing is about that, you will always drop dead gorgeous before that happened. You're so beautiful, like you a bad bitch, all this stuff. But as soon as you beg somebody that they had eyes for, or whatever the case may be, or maybe the person they had eyes for got eyes for you, now you a fat ass bitch.
Right.
Now you a sloppy hoe.
Right.
Now you all of these things. And it's like, girl.
That's crazy. Because you're a big man. Because you didn't think, oh,
that's
you must have think I was beautiful and all that other stuff. You must have just been saying it.
Like, I'm sorry, but I'm never a hater. Even if, like, I was cool with somebody or whatever, and you know, I had a thing for a guy, and the guy chose up, he chose her, whatever the case may be, I'm not fucking hating on her.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that bitch ugly and da-da-da-da-da. Like,
no.
Okay, he chose up. That's who he wanted.
That's who he wanted.
And that's it.
And that's okay, because, you know, everybody has different types.
Exactly.
Cool. We come in all shapes and sizes.
And he wasn't for me.
And he wasn't for me. And that's just that. But, you know, I feel like you have to be at peace with yourself to come to that conclusion.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It's a lot of mental issues going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or I feel like a lot of things that people need to talk to a therapist about. Because I'm all for therapy. And work that shit out instead of taking it out on other people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not cool. You know,
It's
I
not.
feel like it's not cool. And are you really that girl if you're acting like that?
Are
And that
you?
girl would look within and try to heal some of those things that aren't healed, so you
Yeah.
can be healthy and happy. Like, I don't understand. It's easy.
That girl and God do too much, and that's just what it is. Like, and people be so mad because you don't have to do too much. Like, shit just comes with you and ease. First of all, we attract around here. We don't chase.
Right.
That we don't put out that energy. Like, it is what it is. We attract the vibes. We are the good vibes, so we attract the vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you got good energy, you're going to attract people. That's just what it is. When you shine bright, you're going to attract. People are drawn to
They're
that
drawn
light.
to it for sure.
They are.
And with you bringing up people drawn to it, some people will try to suck your energy.
Absolutely.
You
So
know?
you gotta be careful about
So
that
you
too.
definitely have to be careful on the other hand with that. They might be drawn to that because they, you know, are feeling down. They're like, oh, let me just go around tears
Right.
every time. You know, so you do have to kind of monitor that as well.
Yeah, because people start being real weird too. Like, because some people see you and like, oh, you know, she's this, she's that, and I want a little bit of sample of that, right?
Okay.
And they kind of try to emulate you. They try to copy you.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And it's like, you can't be me. You can't.
And that's the thing. Like, you can't be anybody else but yourself.
I can give you the recipe, but it will never taste the
It'll
same.
never
The
hit.
sauce will never taste
The sauce
same.
is never going to hit.
It's not
quite
going-
the same.
it's quite
because
the
we are
same.
different.
We're different.
So it's just going to come out differently. You can dress the exact same way as me. Same outfit, same hairstyle.
You don't have
We're
my
two
style,
different
baby.
people.
What 50 say? I know you like my style.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
I'm
It's like,
And I had that happen to me one
Yeah.
time. Like, when I was younger, you know, a young lady was just like, dressing like me, getting the same hairstyles as me. And I'm just like, bitch, at the end of the day, you're not me.
and people do that. And it's like,
And it's weird.
it really boils down to you just owning who you are. Like, we all have gifts. We are beautiful in our own rights, in our own ways. And it's just like, own it. You know what I'm saying? Own it. Really, like Sissy said, heal. Sit with yourself. You know what I mean? And just own you being that it girl. Like,
and you're that girl as well. Like, please understand that. Like, somebody said, like, you cannot be anybody else. Like, be yourself. Everybody else is taken.
absolutely.
Everybody else is taken. It's not going to hit the same. And be yourself. People fuck with you because you're just you, genuinely. Like, you were just you. You know what I mean? Like,
You ain't got to try too hard.
And
You're
you might
just
not be for everybody, and that's okay.
right.
But whoever you are for, you're going to be for it. You know, and vice versa. So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah. So something that I kind of wanted to talk on is because, you know, we talked about, you know, being plus size women and like being an it girl, and or like people looking in like smaller women anyway, looking at you and like, oh, well, why is he talking to her? But let's be clear, big girls do it to other big girls as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I think women do it in general. And some men do it too.
Some men
People
do it too.
do it.
People do it. But y'all will be surprised that fat women, well, bigger women, I'll say. I'm not going to say fat. Big women, plus size women, tear each other down too.
Yeah.
Like real bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes you being a plus size woman and another plus size woman is kind of definitely a mirror, because they're like, okay, well, why is he on her body?
Right. But
And not mine.
Yeah. That's true.
Why
Especially if
he-
you're bigger than them, or
And that's
maybe
the
you're
thing.
shaped a little differently than them. They think like, oh, well, I don't understand.
Right. You know what I'm saying? My body looks better than hers, or like she's bigger than me. Like this is things
That's the
that
thing.
absolutely happen.
Yeah.
This is things that absolutely has happened to me. Like I literally had a situation, and I think we did a video on that. I don't know. Did I tell that story on this video? It was on Coming to Me as a Woman. I think I did.
Yeah, we touched on
I think
that a
I
little
did
bit.
tell this story a little bit, but this guy that I was talking to or whatever, the mother of his child pretty much said to him, well, he told her that she gained weight and she needed to lose weight.
Not shit.
Which was nutty
Yeah.
of him, for sure. He was a nutty ass nigga for that, and still is for saying that.
Right.
But her words back to him in response of that is, T is big,
And you like her.
and you like her. And his response back was, you ain't Tia.
And that's where I would have punched him in his fucking forehead. Like, I'm just, but.
Now, as wrong as it was, though, like, because it was wrong, but it was truth in what he said.
It was right. I mean, she's not you, clearly.
You're not me.
Right. And you can't be focused on what other people's doing.
Exactly.
Your first thing is you need to get rid of that nigga.
You definitely should have got rid of him. That was the first weight that you should have lost.
Right.
To be completely honest.
Right. Lose him.
Lose him.
You're going to lose 180 pounds of bullshit right there.
Like, for real. But, like, things that's happened even with, like, people that I've been around in certain situations, like, and they see like the type of men that I attract, I feel like they be low-key shocked.
Yeah.
And like shocked that these men be like really on my body. Like,
why you letting they
like when we be outside, like, and I might run into somebody and they be like on me. Like, these dudes really be stepping like, what's up? And you know, attached to the hip. They really be like, how? How does she does it? Like, how does she do it?
Well, that would be being confident, being funny, having a personality, being pretty as well. Once you have all of that wrapped in one, that's a good time.
You're right. That's a good time.
That's a great time. I don't know.
That's a great time. It's like I said, it's just owning who you are. Like, at the end of the day, like, for real. And not too much of being worried about what other people are doing.
You can't worry yourself about what somebody else is doing.
Not too much, because I feel like that's why you're in the position you're in now.
Right.
Stop focusing on what everybody else is doing, how they might dress, how they work on yourself.
Focus on you. And find out what you like. You know, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you're just, you know, worried about what other people like and you're trying stuff because, oh, that girl had it on or that girl had it on. No, what do you genuinely like? Right. Sit down with yourself and say, you know what do I like? How do I want to address myself? Yes, we get tidbits from here and there. You know, you can get inspired. You can get inspiration from other people. But at the end of the day, it's like, what do I like? You know, and what do I want to do? Like, focus on yourself.
Definitely focus
and honestly, you'll be happy. I feel like you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is what I like. I don't care what nobody else got going on.
This is me. This is who I am. Right. And I'm not focusing on everybody else. I'm focusing on me.
And being my desires.
The best version
myself.
Of yourself. And that's really what it is. Like, at the end of the day, you are it, girl. Yes. You just gotta dig deep for.
Dig deep. It's in there.
It's definitely in there.
And stop tearing down other people if that is you, if that applies to you. That's not cute. And it doesn't look nice on you. And nobody wants to be around you. People can't stand you. Honestly, if you need a friend to let you know I'm looking in the camera.
And the crazy thing.
And nobody likes that shit. So cut it out. That's why you ain't got no fucking friends. That's why you're going home with yourself. Honestly.
I mean, she ain't lied.
I'm just saying.
She ain't lied. Nobody likes a hater. Like, you're a hater. No. And that's weird. Like, befriending people that you really don't like, that's weird.
Because you want to feel good about your fucking self
that's
in
weird.
Some type of way. That's
really that's sickening. Very strange. It's sickening. Yeah. Mental health, maybe. Yeah. Like, it's not okay. It's really not okay. And that's just what it is. Like, I don't really have too much more to say about.
I really don't. I mean,
being an it girl is very self-explanatory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, everybody's capable of being an it girl. You are an it girl. You just gotta pull that shit up out of you.
Exactly.
You know, but some people, I really feel like they'd rather be a hater. Some people are comfortable being a hater.
And that's just like low vibrational energy.
It is.
And it's like, good luck with that.
And if you have those type of people around you, get far away from them.
Get away from them.
Get far away from them.
Like, please, do yourself a service
this
year and get away from all the haters. Honestly, all the people that be talking shit, get away from them. Like, honestly, or try to put you down, no.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing like being around positive energy. And positive vibes. Like, I love it. I love being around my baddies who are just so fun, you know what I mean, so positive, and we just lift each other up.
Absolutely.
Like, I loved it.
Like, I'm never that girl hated. Like, I don't understand. It's so crazy to me. Like, if we out vibing and somebody slide up on my girlfriend, or, you know, at the time when my sissy was single, or any of my cousins, whatever the case may be, I'm not hating. I'm like,
okay, girl,
oh yeah.
Do your big one.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck going on?
I'm gonna pipe it up. You ain't
Pipe it
know.
up every
Perfect
time.
wingman. Like, oh girl, yes. He was
That's
definitely
what I'm
doing
saying.
it. You know, or it's like, oh girl, you look so pretty. Like, yes,
Period.
I love it. I love your
Okay.
I'm definitely that girl in the restroom. I love your shoes. Whatever. If I see somebody who is just, you know, emulating that beauty, I'm gonna let you know, sis.
Right.
Okay, because the eyebrows are looking good.
And that's my thing. Like what Sissy just said, I am so that girl. I have no problem with telling a woman that she is beautiful, that she is fine, that she is gorgeous, that she looks good in that dress. Them shoes is popping, them nails is popping, that hair. What? That's so press, baby.
Yeah.
That's so press.
That Bobbiana is bobbing. Like,
okay,
honestly,
I have no problem with doing that.
Right.
And it's just so funny how we spoke on, well, how I was speaking on before, previously, that this girl, you know, told me that because I smiled a lot, that, you know, I would come off easy and things like that. I feel like she was only speaking on the men, but never mentioned that I'm always smiling and complimenting women as well.
Right.
So the energy that you're paying attention, you're not just paying attention to my energy. This is how I know you're a hater, because you're just focusing on me and my interactions with the men. But I do the same thing with everybody. I'm smiling, having a good time, laughing with everybody.
Everybody that comes in here.
including your bum ass.
That's what I'm saying.
To be completely honest.
So we can all
You feel
understand
me?
and just regular, you know, just sum it up to she was a hater.
She was definitely a hater. You know what I'm saying?
She wanted to get that energy.
My energy bothered her.
Yeah, she was definitely bothered.
She was bothered.
Sometimes, that's another thing. Sometimes your energy and just who you are is going to bother people. They're going to be up in shambles and uproar because you came in the room.
Yeah.
That really bothered them.
They don't understand.
You know, something that you're emulating. They cannot handle that, and that is okay. They are not for you.
At all.
Honestly, it's not for you.
Those are not your people.
She was upset.
Yeah, she definitely
Because you was getting
upset.
attention. People can't handle that shit. That's another thing. When you're getting attention, some people cannot handle that.
Right.
They cannot handle that they are not the center of attention.
Right.
Or they're not getting that. I don't know. But again, look inwards. And maybe that person's just not for you. Like that wasn't your attention to have. And that's okay. That is okay. Right. It's okay for other people to shine. You know, it is okay. Like, I don't understand. It's okay for other people to have their moment and it not be yours.
And some of y'all just have bad ass attitudes. Let's be clear.
And that shit is definitely reflecting on the outside.
You have a bad attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Smile, bitch. We say smile.
He
smile
did.
more.
He did.
Smile, ho.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why are you looking so miserable? And that's the thing. Like, y'all want me to be miserable. No.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
I'm not dimming my light because of you. I said I was going to have a good day today, and that's what I'm doing.
Right. First of all, it's impossible for me to dim my light. Like, it is what it is. I'm who I am.
Exactly.
Okay? What Whitney Houston said? Impossible.
Yeah, listen,
Impossible.
you better. Impossible. For play. Y'all know, all the millennials know. Y'all, listen. If you know, you know. Honestly.
But for real though, like, you know what I mean? Own your shit. Right. Own who you are. You are that girl. You are beautiful. You just gotta own it. You know what I'm saying? And be comfortable in your own skin. Be comfortable with being who you are. And it also, I feel like, you know what I mean? You have to come to terms with your imperfections.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your imperfections make you who you are.
And if you don't like it, change it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I am all about that. If you don't like it personally for yourself, change it. Change it up. You don't like your hair, change that shit.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean? You want to lose weight, lose it.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? But don't be taking that shit out on other people because you want to look like what they look like. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want to be who they are. So
you
want to
be who they are, or you just can't see how they're loving themselves in the image that they are in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it don't even be that you want to be me or you like want to look like me. It be the fact that you can't believe that I have this confidence looking the way that I look. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just like, that's your problem. Though.
Yeah, that is definitely a you problem.
Like,
it's a you problem.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
However you feel about me, that's none of my business. Honestly, it's really not. I feel that same way when people like, you know, say something about the back of my hair. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what's going on back here. That's not me. I'm up here. I'm in the front.
Period.
Okay? What that bitch got going on back there? I know who that is, honestly. No.
She said, that's not me.
No, that's not me. Okay.
But no, really, honestly, for real. But yeah. So that's what we wanted to talk about, you know, being an it girl. You know,
And just, all
and
of
owning
the
it.
sometimes drama that comes along with it.
The drama that comes, it definitely the drama that comes along with it. Like, it really do.
I love being in a room full of pretty women.
Yes.
You know, I think it's a vibe. I just love it. Confident and people that are nice girls, not mean girls.
Then that, and that's a difference. It's definitely a difference. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could definitely know that you're beautiful and not put other people down. You know what I mean?
Yep, I know plenty.
And that's it. Like, you know, you have the right to walk around like you that girl because you are, and not feel any type of way about it. Like, yeah. Okay, like, I know I'm that girl. Like, do I be saying that to everybody all the time or trying to act like I'm this, that, and the third? No, but I am that girl.
Yeah.
And I don't have to speak it because y'all know too.
Period. You felt that.
You felt the vibe. You felt the vibe.
that.
It's contagious.
Yeah, you fuck with a big dog. You know that.
Okay.
You know that.
Okay, ain't no pup.
Yeah.
Big dog.
And we can coincide. You know, it don't have to be all of that.
No, it really don't.
You know, it don't have to be all that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly,
I'm just saying.
If you stick around me and hang around me, you won't be bigging yourself up because I'm gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be piping you up.
Really.
Period. And that's just how it is gonna be.
Absolutely.
All right.
So true.
I'm like that thing thinging.
I'm like, is it that?
Okay. The titties is tittying. Okay. The face look beat. Face card. Decline? Never.
Sissy ain't never lied, period. And that's one thing that I do admire about you.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna, make somebody feel good about themselves.
Absolutely.
And that's just on people.
First of all, you never know what people are going through. And honestly, I'm not gonna tell a lie. I might tell a joke, but I never tell you a lie. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Okay, make sure you guys are engaging. Leave those comments. Are you an it girl?
Are you? Were you from birth? From birth. People understand it, or did you have to find yourself and go through your journey like some of us had to? And that is fine. Either way, you got there. And I'm like, kudos to you. Also, you can use our email if you don't feel comfortable commenting.
Yes, you can use our email, BigMamaEnergy@gmail.com. Okay, and send us some emails if you want to be a little discreet. Maybe you want to tell us about your glow up.
Yes.
And so becoming the it girl. Okay, maybe you want to share that with us, all right? Or maybe you even have other topics that you might want us to hit on. Okay, so you can always utilize that and let us know. Yeah. And as always, make sure that you like,
share,
comment,
and subscribe.
Bye. Bye, guys.